Welcome to fishing with the Power Fishing Pro Hybrid Electric Fishing Reel with Dan Galusha, inductee to the Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame. Today, Dan will be demonstrating swim bait fishing using the Power Fishing Pro reel.
Today we're going to be fishing with a swim bait. I'm going to first show you how to rig one. There are a lot of different swim baits that are on the market. This particular one is called a Pulse R, and I like it because it's got a lot of good action to it. You can see the ribs, the tail, everything is loose to it, and that to me is the best swim bait. And as I said, I'm going to show you how to rig this. The first thing you want to do is, after inserting it, bring it around so that it'll go around the curve of the hook, just like this. This is about the same length as the shank. So at this point is where you want to break the hook out, bring it up like this, and then you've got it straight. You don't want it balled up this way or that way. You want this straight to make it look natural. Otherwise, you don't get the action, you don't get the natural look, and that's what the fish want, something natural out there. A lot of times these have got a little bitty chunk of plastic on the back. You just break that off, discard it, but don't throw it in the water. Just throw it in there, and that's it. Now this is ready to go. This particular color is called oyster shell. There's a lot of colors on the market. My two favorite are the oyster shell and the white, just like we're going to be trying here first. Now I'm going to show you some techniques. The nice thing about using an electric reel is you can do a lot of different things with it that you can't with the ordinary reel. As you know, this is a hybrid reel. You do have the reel handle just in case. But the technique with this is you keep your rod tip down like this. Other rods, you're going to be using them a lot up like this. By keeping it down this way, you have it at the perfect position. Because what you're doing is using this trigger to run it. You can use a straight retrieve. That's the simplest one there is. Just give it the gas and go. It just comes right on in. Just make sure that she stays down below the surface because you can go a little bit too fast. Your stop and go retrieve, you hit the trigger, go a little bit, let it go. Hit the trigger, let it go a little bit, let it go. What that does is your lure's coming along like this and it drops. And with that tail, and I showed you the flexibility of that tail, as it drops, it's swimming. And a lot of times, just right on the pickup, when you hit that again, boom, she hits. Another one is a real quick one. You just hit that trigger real fast. And what you're doing is you're giving that spurt, you're kind of darting at it, you're giving it a different type of an action. But as I said, the easiest one is just to all get out and go, zoom. And that's the way to start, and then you develop your other techniques around it.
Using these techniques, along with the Power Fishing Pro, you can fish longer without fatigue, have more options and techniques for catching fish, and enjoy fishing even more.